This might be the only incident in the history of software development where a software bug may have saved millions of dollars to hundreds and thousands of people by telling them that your hundreds and thousands of credentials have been stolen. Let's face it, this is not a good week for Python programming, Python ecosystem, because Lite LLM has been hacked. It has been compromised. So, what is Lite LLM? As you can see, Lite LLM is a package, is a Python package, and in a nutshell or in a layman terms, it acts kind of proxy or kind of wrapper so that you can access other LLM MCP A to A. Okay. So as a developer, if you are changing your LLM or MCP, you don't need to do too much code changes or tweakings. That's why Lite LLM is very popular and there are millions and millions of download that is reported for Lite LLM. Now, what exactly happened? If you go ahead to this GitHub issues and okay, let's go to page number 2, this one. Version number this contains malicious credential stealing payload. The payload name is LiteLLM init.pth. So what exactly happened is that the attacker have broken into the CI/CD pipeline of the package. Yes, you heard it right. And injected this file called LiteLLM underscore init.ph in the package. Now, I said it's a bad week for Python ecosystem because most of the people, when they are starting with, using LLMs or AI, they use Python. Forget about people. If you ask your AI, they will tell you Python because most of them are trained with tons of Python code. Okay, so they will write you an application in Python most often than not. So this is a kind of attack where many people would might not even know that something like this is happening, but thanks to a bug. Now, before I go ahead and talk about what exactly happened, we should understand what we should look into in our system. Now, in your system, if Python is there, the first thing you should go and do is that go ahead and check pip so light LLM. Okay. If the package is there, you have to uninstall that or go back to the previous version as specified in the Lite LLM page. Okay, you have to do everything. And if you have this package, latest version, consider all your credentials being already stored. Rotate them immediately as soon as possible. Okay. And always remember, you have to check this for all the versions of Python installed in your system. If you have 3.7, 8, 10, 12, 14, check it in all the versions if the Lite LLM is installed. Also, very important, even if you haven't installed Lite LLM directly, it's highly likely that it may have been installed along with some other package for which Lite LLM is a dependency. For example, if I install scikit-learn, NumPy is getting installed as a dependency automatically. This might have happened. So even if you are not directly interacting with Lite LLM, if you are handling lots of packages, just go ahead and check once. Okay. Now let me explain in 2 minutes what exactly happens with this .pth file. So let me go ahead and create a Python virtual environment called hacking. Okay. It's created. Let me activate that virtual environment. So now I am in this hacking virtual environment. Okay. Now, as of now, if I see there is no packages that is being installed in here, as a sample, let me install um, NumPy. Okay. So I have installed NumPy. If I see, I have NumPy in this virtual environment. Now, whenever you install a package, it is installed in a folder called site packages. So let me go to that folder, Python site packages. If you come here, you can see NumPy over here. Assume I create a file called abc.pth over here. Okay. And in here, I am saying import OS. print I am hacking your system. Just quit it. Now go back to our hacking folder. Okay. Now what will happen anytime and every time I start my Python interpreter? You can see this print, I am hacking your system. So every time you run your Python interpreter, the PTS file gets executed. And that's why it can do anything it want, but you'll not be able to see it because like me, it is not going to print that I am hacking your system. So this is how inserting a PTH file creates a problem. Now I'm still looking into the exact details, but what I understood is that, of course, subject to confirmation that it was a base 64 and the credentials were encrypted in a key, which means only the person who has stolen these credentials will have the decryption key and only that particular person can see it, decrypt it. Yeah, makes sense from his or her purpose. So this is what exactly happened. My my worry is that something like this was never reported, as far as I know, never reported in any package in the Python ecosystem. And I'm not saying that it is possible to do it in all the packages out there because we are using packages not only in Python but in many other languages like Node. So it seems this kind of vulnerability can only be prevented by the system creating those packages or people creating those packages. Here, what I know is that there was a system that was already in place to look into security vulnerabilities, but that system also failed. Not taking name of that system, but that also failed. Now, what we can do, that's a very good question. We can be extra careful, but I'm not sure that being careful itself um, can help us because packages are being created day in and day out. And with the arrival of AI, all new packages, more and more packages are created, more and more updates are created on those packages. Now, how this was found? This is one of the most intelligent, I will say, kind of compromise that's being inserted. It was immensely difficult to find this something like this, but because of some bug in the system, it went into forks, what we call it as multiple forking or fork bomb. Effectively, that leads to memory being overrun. But again, you need to know these details that why your memory is being overrun, and you can see and look into which processes are doing it, and so that you can investigate. One smart and intelligent developer did so and managed to found this and report this. Now, it's a rude reminder to all of us that in technology, if you are just vibing around, or I'll say fooling around without knowing anything, because a system can give you the code, a system which has no fear of failure or no inclination to get an award, and nothing will go wrong without you knowing anything, you can do everything, then this kind of root shocks will keep on coming and it will keep on coming with much greater cost. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. Good day. Goodbye. You take care.